All right. I don't know why it takes so long at the end of that timer. I'm going to have to fix that. Hey, y'all. Y'all. That's like JoJo. Hi, everyone. Let's see. Oh, it says Facebook user. I believe that Facebook user means that if you go to StreamYard and tell them your name, then I'll know who you are. But I will instead go on to Facebook itself and see who is chatting to me on what. It's Chris Cudlett over on the Mint Series Board Games group. Hello, sir. Hi there. So, I have something on my desk, and I wanted to share it all with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pop over here so I can see Rachel Blasky is sus. You know what? I'm going to give you that one because I am kind of sus, because it's been a long time and it coming on what is on my desk, and I am real dang excited. Man, I wonder who all these Facebook users are that pop up. Let me see here. Oh, Allison. Man, everybody's hanging out on in the Mint Series Board Games group. That's awesome. All of my people who are usually in other places. That's exciting. Oh, all right. Do you see this? See my pretty nails. See this? See this? You see how it's not even open yet? It is completely not opened yet. Dun, 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 dun. I just opened the box. I got it yesterday, and I figured I'd be a little emotional knowing what all has gone into this moment, and I wanted to share it with everybody. So I thought I would wait. I didn't want to just burst into tears the second I open it up. So I think, oh, that's funny. My computer's deciding that it wants to restart right now for the latest Windows updates. Let's snooze that. Oh, it was the first thing that popped up. That's great. Okay, well, 2020 has been kind of hard, and I needed a win, and I'm really excited about this because there was so much that went into this. Hey, Sam. So excited to see people. I love going live because it feels like I am getting to hang out with my friends again. I miss you all. It's been kind of an emotional weekend. I mean, it's Saturday. To those of you who might be watching but are not in the board game world, this weekend is something called Spiel. Spiel is the largest board game industry or the largest board game convention in the world. It's held in Essen, Germany, and we call it Essen Spiel. And I was going to be there this year, and I had all these plans to go and see a friend in Berlin. And about 10 years ago, funny story. This is going to be like story time with Rachel tonight, guys. It's very chill. I hope that you enjoy just hanging out with me and listening to me tell stories. But about 10 years ago, I was supposed to go to Germany. And I had earned an incentive trip. I used to find homes for exchange students and then help them while they're here in the States with conflict resolution and taking them on events to learn more about our culture and do a lot of cross-cultural work between their culture and ours so that we can learn from them. It was really, really cool. And one of the things that we could do is if we were able to qualify, we could go and visit other countries as well to learn about their cultures in their place. And it was called the Overseas Partner Experience. And that year it was Germany. I probably directly supervised over 100 German students while they were here. And I got to know Germany very, very well. And it was really, really hard because that morning I woke up and I was ready to get on the plane. I was raring to go. And all of a sudden, the last thing I was doing was running and grabbing my passport, because I always put my passport in the same place in our file. And so it would have no reason to be anywhere else. And it wasn't there. So I didn't go to Germany. And I think eventually I found it after I'd given up and applied for a new passport. And I found it in a pocket of a coat. Like, I have no idea why it would have been in a coat pocket, but I had put that coat away for the winter, and it came out, and there it was. So, long story short, complete tangent. I am feeling all the feels this weekend because I was supposed to be in Germany this weekend, and that has like an issue with past with me. So this is me doing something really fun and exciting to show to you, and hopefully you guys get as excited about it as I am. But that's the emotions that are going through my head right now. I'm just like, whoo, it's going to be fun. All right. You guys see this? Jonathan Gilmore, Brian Lewis, the Minty Fresh Cooperative game with its beautiful embossing. And David made this amazing little skyscraper, like cityscape. And these are all the little, he made a few original, but these are a lot of the buildings from Mintworks. So you can see that. I think that I made this into a phone background. So I have that. Let's see. And yep. So this one has 524 labs. 524 labs on it still, but the next one will have Paquetto once that starts going with the rebrand. And I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I wanted to put music in the background, but I'm a little bit unsure about all those copyright laws yet. I just want to listen to good music, right? I hope everybody is still here and enjoying. And I have ridiculously long nails right now, so we will see if I can even open these cards and things like this. Are you guys ready? I have not opened this yet. Okay. I'm going to set the bits aside here. Move that over. Here are the dice. Okay, so the dice are really fun. Wanted them to be this cool purple translucent. When you roll, if you roll a 4 or higher in the game, it causes trouble. So we wanted that to be very visible. So we've got like the 1, 2, 3, but if you are a 4, a 5, or a 6, you know you have trouble with the different color pip. See? Doop-a-doo. Thinking. Got thinking there. And when I mentioned David was our graphic design intern during this campaign, and he did amazing things. The gifts on the original everything. Okay, this is a beast. Okay, look at this. You can't see. Hang on. I'm going to have to come up here. This. So bright because I have this on. Hang on. Oh, okay, so there we go. And this goes out to here. Switching. Let's see here. This goes out to here. And then unfolds. Rule sheets are great. Out to here. Oh, very nice. I like that. Can't really see very well. Okay. So that looks great. It says okay, I'm going to turn this back on. Woo! There we go. Designers Jonathan Gilmore and Brian Lewis, and developers Justin Blasky and Mel Primus. Because a lot of people want to know what involvement Justin and Mel had with this. They were very, very involved in the development of it. Lots and lots of testing. Enough that I wanted them to be very well recognized as well. And I know that there's a whole movement. I know that John Brieger is talking about like trying to get additional credits on BGG for developers. There's so many people that go into making a game that you want to give them all their dues. Okay, I know I'm really, really excited about those bits. And so I'm going to leave them for the finale because that's my favorite part. Okay, so here we go. We've got 2 sets of half cards. 42 millimeters. There we go. By 50. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. Packed here. Please let me be able to open these with my crazy fingernails. Anybody else out there? You guys are quiet. It's okay. I'm kind of quiet today too. It's late. I meant to do this early, like even in the morning. But instead, I watched Hunger Games with my son and husband and just messed around because it was Saturday. It's been a hot minute since I'd watched Hunger Games. All right. Here we have Citizen Cinnamite with this their little face up there. I love their faces. You're not the first person, Sam, to say that I was going to attack with these nails, man. I don't know. You're kind of crazy. All right. So we've got Citizen Cinnamite up to 3 times. Run to another location, then mint 1. Add 1 additional mint to your final destination. If you are unfamiliar with Mint Cooperative is a game where superheroes are all fighting against the evil League of Halitosis, where they are trying to inflict bad breath upon us all. However, we have these varied player powers that can and will defeat bad breath. And we have here the Fantastic Freshman, re-rolling any dice that are still in the action pool, and that does not count as a trouble roll. As well as General Gumdrop. Doesn't she look powerful? She's just like stunning. Oh, I love it. Add mint to your current town until no panic is exposed. Then reduce regional panic by the number of mints added. Yeah, it's true. I can't cut anything with these things. They're pretty useless. Liberty Licorice, reducing regional panic by 6. Gorgeous purple hair. Just saying. I don't know if you guys remember. Mint Cooperative was the beginning of the hair color changes that I then became known for, but it was kind of silly because I had never really messed with my hair before that. Peppermint Pizzazz. She is a little OP, but she adds 4 mints to any combination of your current and adjacent towns. Oh yeah, Very playhouse. Oh, totally. Look at the super spear. He is here to prove that age is just a number. And in either order, you can fly to another town and activate the villain's special effect. Now, they have these things called stunts. So basically, when they roll their dice, you get to choose from the pool, and there are standard actions that you can take. But if you have this stunt, it replaces that action if you so choose. So, for example, if you had a 4 was rolled, you could use that 4 to do the standard action, or you could use this should help and add mints to an adjacent town equal to its exposed panic, which is always helpful. I've got a plan, and I'm on my way, and assemble. Don't panic. For great justice. And got a bad feeling. And I've got this. And roll out. Walk a mile in their shoes and get them monologuing. Now, I think of these two, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and bebop over here to the Kickstarter page. I am pretty sure that those were some of the social media stretch goals that we had at the time, where certain communities got to name a stunt. And I'm pretty sure that was from getting 500 BGG fans and this Facebook group up to 1,000 people. So that's pretty exciting. Walk a mile in their shoes is pretty awesome. You can use any player's heroic feat, including your own, if you have a 3, which 3s typically, yeah. And then 4, get them monologuing. Don't draw any event cards during the next trouble phase. And that is for some of our more difficult villains, because there are several villains that you can fight against, not just one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set those off to the side. And we shall unwrap additional trouble cards. See, maybe this is why Chris Goodlett is always singing in his streams, because it's quiet. I mean, his streams are rarely quiet, but maybe this is just why he is like, do, 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 do. I really like to have music in the background. Ooh, please don't mess it up. So scary opening cards. Stop it. All right. Thank you for dealing with my elevator music. All right. See, I've got all these. So basically, this is the map of Mortimer County. And when you reveal this trouble card, that removes 1 mint. It starts at a standard of 3 of 5 are filled at each location. And it removes 1 mint from here, 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 and here. And then if you are playing a more advanced villain, this toxic icon. Toxic. I'm going to sing Britney Spears, guys. Okay. Those are basically panicking your citizens, causing trouble. Like, this is no bueno. Like, look at this. This is not a good card to get all of them in one shot like that. Sometimes they take 2. But yes, that is how the Dominion, not the League. Silly. The League is bad horse. No. The Dominion of Halitosis, as coined by Mel Primus, is striking fear and panic into the citizens of Mortimer County and making them lose their fresh breath. Now, as we get to the back of this deck here, Pandemic style. Oh, that means something different this year, doesn't it? See, look at this. This is bad. 3. As you get to this pandemic style, when you start out, you have these 3 mayhem cards. You take 5 of each of these trouble cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you just throw an extra mayhem into all of those, and then shuffle them each individually, and then stack the deck. And that creates your trouble deck. So you don't know when mayhem's coming, and when mayhem comes, it counts whatever panic symbols are revealed at the time against you. All in one shot. And you probably lose because this is a co-op. A lot of people complained about the fact that co-ops are too easy. This is not an easy co-op at all. See? So they would roll, for example. So we have 2 4s, 2 2s. And since these are the dark pips, these mean that there is trouble. Whoops. How to play and talking about Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Of course. Bad horse, bad horse. Okay. Now, we have these. That means there is trouble. That means there is 2. That means there is double trouble. So you're actually going to be dealing with 2. And you have to resolve 1 first and then resolve the next. And then if you're still alive, good luck. So, see, it's sort of a how to play. This is very chill. Chill how to play. All right. Now, we have gotten through the half-size cards. And now, we are to these. They're the full-size cards. Full-size. The Mint Tin full-size cards, which are the 50 by 86 millimeter ones. Because they're not standard poker size or business card size. All right, people. Okay, so one of the things that some people really, really like, these are the social media cards. These are the ones that I'm going to be starting to watch this hashtag, watch for these hashtags on Instagram. I'm pretty pumped. Like, if you beat whoever it is, I think that we should probably come up with some way to, like, I don't know, either add some sort of like post-it note over who you beat, because I think that matters. Because if you're beating Nick O'Teen, he is pretty easy technically. Or if I believe Ruth, what was Ruth's name? What's Ruth's name? I don't think she's in here actually, because this is not the promo pack. But there was a promo villain that was pretty easy, and her name was Ruth Canal. Ruth Canal. I love it. And she is pretty easy. So the Mint Cooperative have saved the day. Hashtag Mint Co-op victory. Oh, or how many of you are going to have to post this? Defeated by the Dominion of Halitosis in a hashtag Mint Co-op defeat. Look at these sad little cityscapes. Oh my gosh. Oh, funny. All right. When I was talking about the standard actions earlier today, that is what we're talking about here. If you roll 1, you get to put 1 mint down wherever you're at. Mint 2, run and mint 1, which means you can go to any adjacent location and put down a mint. And then fly and reduce panic. Fly means you can go anywhere on the board and didn't reduce the panic, which is on a panic scale, not related to the mints that are on each location. Heroic feat means that you get to use the variable player power that your specific hero has, And exploit weakness is the 6. And each villain has its own weakness. And here is the shortcut for the map. I'm going to shout out to Brad Taylor on this one. Brad Taylor from, gosh, are you in Syracuse, New York? I'm thinking that's right. Anyways, he has been in our Discord many moons, longer than I have, and he recommended having a shorthand version instead of having to look in the directions every time for setup. Because then you've got Gumdrop Gully, you've got Freshwater Falls, this is Spearmint Springs, then Cinnamon Center, Mintopia City, Peppermint Pines, and Licorice Landing. Yeah, all in my head. Here is the panic track. And if you get to here, you lose. And if you want to have it in a different way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some people think like a snake. We thought of all of you. Now, we have Cinnamon Center. And each of these, I was so happy with how David worked on the graphic design of these and gave each city its own little world. So this is Cinnamon Center that has a ton of industrial, like factories making cinnamon mints. Freshness Falls. It's beautiful, doesn't it? Look great. Gumdrop Gully. See that ravine? Licorice Landing. It's beautiful. Mintopia City with all of these beautiful things from the cityscape. Peppermint Pines. Spearmint Springs. And that takes us through Mortimer County. And now we have our villains. Now, when we started the campaign, we only had 3. We had Nick O'Teen, the Tarnished Tooth Thief. Doesn't he look so shady? Had Gorillic, because he is the sulfurous simian. Oh, I have to read the flavor text. Salty from playing secondhand to his maniacal mother, Nick Vitus now unleashes his own brackish brand of odiferous offenses. Gorillic, the genetic genius, this deranged doctor, sends his army of acrid apes to fling foulness at Mintopia City's unmutated urbanites. And Ginger, I'm telling you, if you beat Ginger, I bow down. Matriarch of the Dominion of Halitosis, the mistress of Mayhem's vow of vengeance against Mort's Candy Company will deliver decades of doom to our harrowed heroes. And then throughout the course of the campaign, we were able to add Placula, the Count of Cavities, rising from a toothless tomb, this pungent parasite and midnight malefactor seeks to erode the enamel of peace, protecting the fine folks of Mortimer County. And then Sir Hal E. Tosis, this grimy-grinned aristocrat, has hopped across the pond to spread a spot of bother. Let them eat cake and not brush when they're done. Aren't they just foul? Gosh, these look good. This is so beautiful. I just don't know how to explain. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and set these beautiful things back in. I must keep everything nice and neat and tidy. And this is the deeper tin. Oh, I got to turn it this way. Silly me. Deeper tin. So all of these bits have no problem fitting in. Look at this. An unboxing and a reboxing, which is an untinning and a retinning. All right. This is okay. I'm feeling dry. I don't think I'm gonna cry. I'm feeling good. I'm good, guys. Good. Oh, one last little mint. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get out of the bag. Okay. So we got these tiny little guys. Tiny little guys. We've got our mints. The red mints are for some of the more advanced villains, and they are used to represent the toxic icon. And also we use that to be the marker that goes up on the panic truck. So there's our mints because it's a minty fresh game. I'm going to go ahead and bring them over here. And these are Pride and Joy's here. Okay. These were the last goal. Okay. Can we get it to focus? There is Liberty Licorice. She's tiny. Tiny, but powerful. She is probably the most OP for sure. So, Liberty. And look at the detail on that. So tiny. Oh my gosh, I can't. Sorry. I'm like looking at it myself. Oh. She's so pretty. So tiny. Little mini meeples. Now, let's see Peppermint. Hey, Peppermint. There you are. Hi. You're here. Gosh, those thighs look thick. She is a beast. Oh, yes. And then we have General Gumdrop. Oh, it's so hard with the weird lighting. Hi. Oh, you know what? I just had a brain. Let's do this. Brain. Do this. Okay. Is that any better? Oh, gorgeous. Gosh, she's so pretty. And you can even see the tiny little gumdrop. Do you know that creators geek out like this? Made something so cool. Super Spear. He has the Spearmint Springs logo on him, but it's hard to see because the camera won't do it. So cool. Dude, I think my nails are longer than the size of this thing. Unacceptable. All right. Let's see. Fantastic Freshman. Doesn't he look so handsome? Very cool. We have our androgynous. This is Citizen Cinnamite. I love it. The inclusion on this is amazing. I am so proud to be part of this project. All right, and this is Mort. Hey, Mort. This is Mort. He is our first player marker, or active player marker. So, especially when you're playing solo on this, you'll want something to help keep yourself on track as to whose turn it is. Man. Look at that. I just want to stare at it. They're so pretty. Okay. Jojo wrote an update recently saying that these are currently being fulfilled domestically. So there is a good chance that yours has your name on it and is heading to your home very, very soon. I just got these because I am my team. The rest of Team Paquetto lives in Columbus, Ohio, and they are handling all that, and I get to remote in from here in Lincoln, Nebraska. So I am super, super excited to finally be able to see it because they've had them around the office for a while. So this was a very exciting thing for me, and I really wanted to share it with you. I hope that it was somewhat interesting. Does anybody have any questions? I don't know if I'll know the answers because Jojo has it handled so well. I have been caught amongst the throes of Zoom schooling myself, and 2020 has been keeping me plenty busy, but at least it has been in good hands. So you're welcome to ask if you would like. But I'm going to go ahead. Man, again, I'm cursing these nails. Get rid of the nails, Rachel. Just get rid of them. I was trying to do something fun with my daughter. All right, now we'll throw these in. I am in love with these meeples. They are everything. They were the last stretch goal. They were the biggest deal to me. We had actually unlocked stickers, and we were going to stick stickers on these tiny little suckers, but no. They are screen printed and beautiful and the most amazing things I have ever seen. Guys, made a thing. Made a thing. This was the first big campaign I was ever part of. Justin had done the others. Oh, don't you even. Don't sass me. You're going to close. Okay. So. Close. All right. I'm going to have my little heart around this. And thank everybody for watching. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. And be well. Bye.